I'm trying to get in, then I can paddle us over there. Good.
Wow.
There we go.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's not the norm for northern pike, to jump out of the water like a muskie.
This is a show about the men and women that serve in our military. It's a story about life as a soldier and now a civilian. It's a story about honor, courage, and sacrifice. Join us as we make friends, catch fish, and give back to some of the bravest people there are. These are their stories. This is Fishing Behind the Lines.
Hi folks, I'm Don Meisner, and I want to welcome you to this week's Fishing Behind the Lines. This is a pretty special show for me, and you'll find out why as we go along, but I'm going to be the guest today. And Rust is going to sort of serve as what I usually serve as, and we're going to talk about my feelings of what the show has meant to me, how it's affected me, how it's changed my life, my feelings about not only what fishing can mean to a person's life, but also what our military means to all of our lives. And helping us today is Charlie McAfee, and Charlie is going to be keeping Eric in position in his boat, and also just giving that big smile to make us enjoy our day even more. So Rust, the pressure's on.
You know, Don, when I think of, and I'm sure when everybody out there thinks of Fishing Behind the Lines, it's a fishing show and it's a thank you show. And what I think about, and I know all you folks out there think about, how many times over the years have we heard Don say thank you? He said thank you to all those soldiers and all their families, and to all of us that have helped so much on the show. It's been a pleasure and a joy. It's my privilege and honor to be here today on behalf of everybody out there watching. You're the guest of honor, and we want to say thank you to you today. We're going to have some fun. We're going to walk down memory lane, tell some stories, and hopefully catch some fish along the way.
That's the big key. We still got the pressure to catch fish, so I hope you stay with us.
You know, folks, realizing this show was going to be about me put pressure on what water do I pick. There's so many places I love to go, but this is one of my favorite places where we can put little boats in and we can fish sort of the fingers of the St. Lawrence River, and that was our plan. And again, when you begin any day's fishing, any show that you do, you never know. So we had our tackle box full of different tackle, and it wasn't long before we were in the water. And didn't I miss the first fish of the day?
Weeds.
That was a fish. How in the world are we missing this fish?
That's got 4 hooks in it, a treble and a single.
I know.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's a mystery to me this year, because I've been doing this for most of my life, and I've never had so many fish. There's one.
Right. Good.
Okay, you got this motor off, I hope.
It's off.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one too. I'm trying to get in, then I can paddle us over there. Good.
Wow.
There we go.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's not the norm for northern pike, to jump out of the water like a muskie. And I want you to see something.
Oh, that's a nice
Do you
one.
see my lure?
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
He has sucked that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can turn him and maybe we can get a shot of him. He has sucked that lure in so deep that it's going to be tough to get it out. Do you have pliers, Rust?
Yeah, I do.
Now this is a small northern, and I'll tell you what, I can see blood coming out of the back of his gills, which is a sad thing, which means it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to die. I have to look here. The art of being in a canoe. Okay, I think this fish is going to live, even though we saw some blood. That's a nice northern pike, as you can see. That's probably 24 inches, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a beauty.
Now, you see how I'm holding him? That keeps him from wiggling, but I want to make sure when I let him go that his gills are released back where he can breathe properly. And there he goes.